G'day battlers, and today we are opening over 50 packs of the brand new Phantasmal Flame set from the Pokemon trading card game. I have to give a massive thank you to the Pokemon Company International for hooking us up with all of this free product. I mean, there is actually like a lot here. So not only have they sent me an ETB, which, why is it green screen? It's blue. Down here it doesn't green screen. Anyway, we also have a booster display bundle and on top of that, a booster box just to sort of finish the set. So we have a lot of cards to go to today. So let's get into it. We'll start off with the ETB because that feels like the way to go. I did actually have like a top-down view, but it turns out it's actually not going to work today. So we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. But we've got the catalog if you want to check out all of the cards that are in the set. Busting off the lid, which also looks really cool, just to say. The coin's already fallen out, so we do coin here as well, the Mega Charizard X coin, nice and shiny, and I mean one of the coolest Mega Pokemon of all time, of course. We have the Mega Charizard X sleeves as well to come with the box, an absolute stack of energy that comes with it as well. You've got, I mean, the green screen is really cool actually. I kind of like it like this. But we do have, you know, every energy type under the sun many times over, everything you could possibly need between this set. But let's check out this one because already you've got a full art Sharkaday. I'm still actually not sure. It's like French, so I feel like it might be Sharkaday. I should probably find out. Behind the Sharkaday, which again, just to really show it off, it does look super, super sick. We do have the deck dividers as well. It's Mega Charizard X on one side and that Pokeball on the other side. And there's the code card in there as well for whoever is lucky enough to claim that guy. We've got our dice as well, but look, let's actually start getting into some pack opening because I think that is all we have left for the remainder. Let's start off with the 9 booster packs that are inside that ETB. So we've got all sorts of things. We'll start with Mega Charizard X and then we'll sort of keep moving through. Now, this is my first time opening TCG in a video. I don't know if the actual pack opening bit is entertaining to anyone at all, but you know, there's one at least. Starting us off, we have the super rare green screen Lombre. I do realize that grass types are going to be a little bit of a problem, I guess, with this particular setup. We do have the Trapinch as well with some green screen background. Zigzagoon with a lot of green screen background. We're going to have to turn the green screen off after this one. We've got Primblub, we've got Honchkrow. What is it running? What's in the back? Is that just other Honchkrow? If you know what's back there, let me know because I have no idea at all. We have the Blowtorch. We have the Cresselia as well. That actually looks really sick. That's a really cool environment, actually. We then have the this is okay. Well, it's Pormo. The Shine. Yeah, we definitely have to turn the green screen off after this one. We have the Milcery as well. Milcery. It's milk though, so maybe it's Milcery. I'm not sure. I'm an old gen guy. We've got the Ambipom, and then at the very back we do have the Grass Energy. I realize we should probably do the 2 to the front. Hey. And there's your code card. No green screen, just vibes. And moving on to the Mega Gengar. There's still a little bit of a shine on it, but you know, I'll skip the actual pack opening bit now. Sorry if that's really what you were here for. Starting off, we've got Seal, we've got Poor Mo, something that is a little less shiny than the other guy. Jigglypuff, dropped cards as well, Wigglytuff and even a Gloom, just to round things out. We've got Eternatus, came out at the World Championships for Pokemon Go, which was really super cool. Battle Cage is actually a really interesting card. It could actually have quite a bit of competitive value. Prevent all damage counters from being placed on benched Pokemon, both yours and your opponents, by effective attacks and abilities. So it sort of just, it stops Pokemon like Dusknoir from really doing anything except giving you free prize cards. So that could be pretty handy. We've got the Paldean Tauros. We've got another Blowtorch, a bit shiny this time. And we've got the Suicune. We did forget to do the 2 to the front, but we do get the Ground Energy code card. Moving on to Megalopunny, we've got the Charmeleon. We have the Swinub. We have the Milcery again. Well, I'm really moving too quick here. Krokorok. Now we're going to go 2 from the back. We're going to move the order out from you. Energy, code card, upside down. Read that one. We've got the Mamoswine. We have the Sacred Charm. We've got a Linoone as well, who, that looks kind of crazy, actually. That's a crazy Linoone. We've got Absol going on here. Oh, we've got the Full Art Piplup. Hello. Wait a minute. Oh, that looks sick as. Oh, heck yeah. I'm a big penguin guy. And then we've got Toxicity at the back. Actually, Toxicity is also one of the sort of best competitive cards I feel that was in this deck. I was reading an article on Pokemon.com. Once during your turn, I'll put it up here. Once during your turn, you may use this ability, search your deck for a basic Dark Energy card and attach it to one of your benched Dark Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. If you attach energy to a Pokemon in this way, place 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. So you get free energy from the discard, basically, and you get to put damage on the board, which if you're a TCG head, you know Monkey Dory is going to absolutely eat that up. It can really set you up for some pretty nasty combos, actually. So Could be pretty good. For those that don't know, I have competed in sort of 2 TCG Cups so far, and I'm sort of looking to get back into it after LAIC, because I'm going to LAIC to compete in Pokemon Go, and so this is sort of gonna, I guess, set us up to do that, because TCG is actually a lot of fun if you've never played. We've got the Pawmi, we've got the less full art people up this time, we've got the Charmander, we've got a Nimble, we've got cards flying all over the place, there's a code card. We're gonna do it like out of order and in random angles all the time, energy from the back as well. We've got our Wigglytuff, we have another Battle Cage just to fill out our deck, another Eternatus as well. There's a bit of shine on our Flygon, a bit of shine on our Togedemaru, and in the back, we've got the Mega Heracross EX. Now, I feel like this is another one that could actually have quite a bit of use. It's our first Mega Pokemon as well, so they're going to be pretty handy. They are 3 prize cards now, but this guy's second attack is 170 damage, which, I don't know, there's a lot of damage flying around in this guy. I don't know if it's going to be useful, but we've got a shiny one at the very least. We got 2 to the front, Electric Energy, code card. If I blocked some letters, you'll have to guess, I guess. We've got the Snubble, we have the Murkrow, we have Darumaka, we've got the Bronzor, Mamoswine coming in again, a Wondrous Patch, it's kind of interesting. We've got Bronzong, cool Sableye art. Whoa, full art Mega Sharpedo EX. This guy looks awesome. Wait a minute. That's sick as. If this Pokemon has oh wait, this is like the combo piece. If this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, this attack does 150 more damage. So, you know, you draw a Dark Energy out of nowhere from the discard pile, and all of a sudden you're doing 170 damage. This thing can kind of go nuts, actually, and so it looks super cool. And look, I'm going to be the type of guy to actually run this and play with it, rather than just protecting it. So sorry to anyone that is not that type of way. But then we also do have another Toxtricity in the back. We've got the combo, actually, back to back. That's kind of crazy, actually. It's like they're trying to set up these dastardly combos, but at the very least, we do have another code card. There you go. We've got the energy from the back as well, and here we go. We've got, do we do one upside down? Probably. I'll do it accidentally at some point. We have the Oddish, we have the Smeagol, Gligar. This is probably the only format that Smeagol isn't as sort of crazy as it can be in the other ends. What does Seviper do? I feel like that could be crazy. Never mind, it's not that cool. We have another Blowtorch though. I've cards going everywhere again. Spoilers, Sacred Charm. We've got a Reshiram in here as well, which can be a pretty useful card, I think, in some decks, maybe. And then in the very back, we have an Empoleon EX, just to look kind of sick. I was stuck between the word cool and the word sick, and kick came out, so it looks kind of kick. Upside down code card, energy from the back, and here we go. We've still got a couple of packs left to go out of the ETB. I don't actually know this guy, but he looks kind of sick. He's an instant favorite of mine. We have the non-Mega Absol. We have a Seal, Low Kicks as well. Dawn is another card that is actually pretty good for the competitive circuit. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon, a stage 1 Pokemon, and a stage 2 Pokemon. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Basically, just because there's so much item locking going on at the moment, having a trainer that can actually search out your Pokemon can be pretty handy, especially a full suite. We've got a Cresselia as well, and in the back we've just got a kind of regularization guy. Second last one from the ETB, we do have a Misdreavus. We've got a Duraludon. This came out in Pokemon Go, and I thought it was Archelodon, and I was going to recreate a Wolfie team in Pokemon Go, not realizing that they were not the same guy. So that's my bad on that one. We've got the Krokorok, we've got the Jigglypuff, and in the back we are running a Moltres as well. This is another one that I actually think it is kind of useful. It showed up in that Pokemon.com article. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon EX, this attack does 90 more damage. For 1 energy, you're doing like instantly a ton of damage. You can instant KO anything that is basically weak to fire. So 1 hit KO to Teal Mask Ogerpon, and then Goldengo, I think it survives with like 20 HP, which, you know, not a lot to say the least. Final pack from the ETB, we've got Mega Gengar, hopefully bringing us some luck. Code card, energy, and we're running with a Swinub. We've got Lotad, not green screen this time. Actually, that was Lombre, not Lotad. Granbull coming in again. Grimsley's move, I think this is another one that is actually really competitively useful. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck and put a dark Pokemon you find there onto your bench. Shuffle the other cards and put them onto the bottom of your deck. You can't use this card during your first turn. I mean, it's a trainer card, so is there a way to use supporters on your first turns? Oh wait, no, because on like the person that goes second, We've also got the Paldean Tauros. We've got Fire Breather as well. The full art Yamper coming out here. I know a lot of people were sick of seeing Yamper in TCG Pocket, but I am not sick of seeing him here. That is pretty sick. And then we've just got a regular Genesect in at the back. Okay, that is it for our ETB. So let's move on to the booster bundle. I know it's sort of like we're going from large to small. We're not going to medium, but we can at least knock this off. As soon as I figure out how to... Oh, it slides out just like the other guy. Trust me, I'm a TCG pro. Also, I kind of need a box, so this is kind of useful. We've got 6 packs in here ready to go. All the same guys on the front. Let's start off with Mega Lopunny. Energy, boom, code, and we're off to the races. We've got Dugong, we've got Jigglypuff. Dugong's going to be pretty big in the LAIC meta. It's currently the #1 ice type running around for Pokemon Go. So I've got a lot of prep to do at this point. This video probably comes out after LAIC has already happened, so hopefully I won. But also, hopefully I won with... it's just a Flygon. Code card, Energy, and Ghastly, Togedemaru, Pawmi, Sharkaday. We've got another Dawn. It's going to be useful. Seeing a lot of Sevipers, Granbulls. This guy's coming in again. Jumbo Ice Cream, I know, is going to be a bit of a fan favorite. And just a Vileplume to close out the end as well. Wait, this guy's crazy. He's got 3 code cards. What? That's right. We're doing a triple pack, baby. Energy cards. And I put all of the big hits at the back. I like blind. I don't know what's back there. I didn't look. I didn't cheat. But we've got Prinplup. We've got Smeargle. I kept the Toofers at the back. So I sort of reverse holo type guys. So like, you can see Yampa, we've got Punk Helmet, and then we're back to, we finally do the upside down set. We've got Seal, we've got Oddish. I wonder if the back 2 are upside down actually. It's very possible, to be honest with you. Oh, there's Archelodon. There's actually what I was going for. Dizzying Valley. I'd love to be able to read it, but I can read upside down okay. Whoa, spoilers. I don't know if it actually... No, because I think it fell from the start. There's our Lombre without the green screen this time around. Duraludon also is that's kind of awesome. Just shooting... Is that like an actual Pokemon move, or is it just sort of like generally shooting a laser? Because lasers are cool. Because, I mean, I support it. Okay, I think we're getting to our big hits at the back. Swinub, and now it's big hit time. We have the Upside Down Suicune. That's okay. We have the Rotom EX. I know there used to be a Rotom that was like massive, but this one, each of your Pokemon that has Rotom in its name may have up to 2 Pokemon Tool cards attached. If this ability goes away, discard... Okay, that's actually like so... It's very random. I can't imagine that it's like good, but it's cool. I like it. And in the back, we have Mecha Diancie EX. This is another one that's actually like really useful in the TCG. Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. Galandray, discard up to 2 energy cards from this Pokemon, and this attack does 120 damage for each card you discarded in this way. So it pairs up nicely with any Pokemon that can sort of put psychic energy straight on this guy, aka Gardevoir EX, that is like currently ruling the format. Final pack of the booster bundle, and we are gonna finish this off with a massive win, I think. Although I feel like I just had the back card peek out from the very back, and it did not look incredibly shiny. So maybe, yeah, no, it's just a retro. Which brings us to the big one. I mean, not in terms of size, because obviously the Elite Trainer Box is bigger, but in terms of the number of cards, this thing is so stacked. So let me get the plastic off. Okay, lo and behold. Opening up an absolute ton of packs in here, so there is so much more to go. Don't go anywhere, or do. Like, I'm not telling you what to do. You can spend your time however you want, actually. When the Pokemon Company said they were sending me through some cards, I was expecting some cards. I don't think I was expecting just so many, which is kind of awesome. So yeah, massive thank you again to the gang, to Big Pikachu, for the hookup, because this is very cool. And another Moltres, so if it's good, then good. I'm not actually a very good team builder in terms of like, well, I mean, in Pokemon Go for sure, but even in like TCG, like my skill is definitely not in the deck building side of things. So I'm very much relying on someone else to actually put a deck together that I can just steal. In my first cup, I just stole a deck from Henry Brand. Oh, there's a Mega Gengar EX again. So now we actually have 2 of the guys. Wait, no, this is a different guy. I haven't got this guy before. Mega Gengar EX is another one that is actually like really kind of crazy because its ability, if one of your dark Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon EX, that player takes 1 fewer prize card. The effective Shawi Concealment does not stack. That means that if you've just got like a 1 prize dark type in the front, and they KO it with an EX Pokemon, they get 0 prize cards, which is kind of ridiculous. Like that's just absolutely crazy for a Pokemon that is just like going to be sitting on your bench at 350 HP. I mean, that's just like a really wild. So this thing is going to cause some problems, I'm sure of it. I might be one of those problems. Because I'm definitely a fan of running decks that are causing problems. So as I was saying, the first deck I ever stole was from the Australian world champion, Henry Brand, from 2019. He was running an item locking Bennett deck back before Badu existed, before it was cool. Shiny Dawn and Amber Pom in the back. And when I showed up to the cup and I sort of, people found out pretty quickly what my deck was. To be honest with you, at the cup, most people didn't know what Bennett did. It wasn't like a very meta card at all. Henry did run it at the World Championships. So it's not like it was an insane card to pick, but it definitely was not popular. And Miss Magius EX in the back. What does this do? As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, whenever your opponent's active Pokemon moves to the bench during their turn, their new active Pokemon is now confused. Oh, that could be interesting because it's also just an ability. So you have to get it set up on the back end, but could be useful. But yeah, very much a fan of sort of goofy strategies that are a little bit annoying. So Badu locking is definitely something that I am a little bit of a fan of, even though it can get a little bit chaotic and slow and drawn out. And full out Flygon! Oh, dang. It's all on beach vacation. Is that what's going on? That's kind of sick, actually. And then close it out, we've got the Zacian. I feel like we're having way more luck with second last card than actual last card so far. The thing about cheese strategies in the TCG is that you can sort of beat anyone if you catch the right time. So when I was running the Bennett item lock, my first ever opponent in TCG was, I think he was a regional champion from Asia. And I frankly just completely cleared him. There was just nothing going on. There's the Reshiram. He had absolutely no play into my deck at all. I think he was running Charizard, and Charizard was just instant lose to item locking at the time. And so it was just it was kind of wild to be able to take out a regional champion straight off rip. There's Volplume. It is something that you see in TCG that you don't see very much in Pokemon Go, for example. You usually don't have an instant lose that if it shows up on the other team or your opponent is running a Crocodile team that you just lose on the spot. There's definitely Pokemon that you can be weak to, but it's just not the same way as TCG. Mega Heracross EX coming in again. This guy's looking actually chill. He's got what? I don't know what this is. Is this something? Is this an animation that shows up when it Mega Evolves? Because that's just regular Heracross, right? Yeah, that's just regular Heracross. I don't know if this is an animation. Let me know if this has anything behind it. We're going to do another Mega Pack. We've got Code 1, Code 2, Code 3, Code 4. But yeah, that was my first tournament. Actually, my second one, I think I ran the deck back. We're going to do Upside Down Pack. I don't think they're definitely not all upside down because I can see the cards on the back are not, but that might just mean that I put the super special actual pulley cards on the back just for good measure. I might have put them the right way and nothing else, to be fair. But a deck that a good friend of mine, Kawade, a Pokemon Go guy, he placed top 16 at Melbourne Regionals 2024 season, I think. Maybe, no, it was 2024. He beat me actually on his road to it. He played TCG at the last tournament, and he's helped me out with, he's given me a bunch of cards to be able to play Dragapult Dusknoir. So I'm looking forward to getting in with a Dragapult Dusknoir deck at my next cup. Or to be honest with you, I might end up playing sort of a variant using a lot of these cards from the Phantasmal Flame set with some of these Mega Pokemon as well. We are getting to the back of the Mega Pack, so I think we are... Okay, there's Mega Diancie. Is that... How many cards are here? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is one of the pulls. So we have another Mega Diancie. We have a Toxicity, which again isn't super shiny, but it is very competitively good. And we have an Amber Pom. I don't know what Amber Pom's deal is. I don't know why he keeps showing up back there, but he's around, I guess. I stole the Dragapult Dusknoir line from Tim Danklin for a YouTube video, actually on this channel way back when. Actually, it wasn't that way back when. It was only probably months ago. I mean, to be honest with you, obviously times have changed. We're probably going to steal... Let's actually flip it this time. We're probably going to steal, I know that Brent Tonneson, I think he was actually running a Dusknoir Dragapult deck overseas pretty recently. I saw him sort of post about it on Twitter. He did, in that tweet, sort of suggest to not run the deck, but too bad, so sad, because we are in the copying build. So copying is what we will do. Whoa! Full out Ludicolo going on. Oh, that guy's actually sick as... I dig this dude. He's awesome. I really like that one. I've got a separate pile, by the way, of all of the, I guess the quote-unquote pulls, or at least what I'm calling a pull, which includes Pokemon like the Toxicity, for example, like Dawn, that are just, competitively viable. I know that some of these other Pokemon probably are competitively viable, and I just don't know about them because I need someone else to tell me when something is good to actually know that it's going to be good in the card game. I think this is one that is actually, this came up before with the dark thing. So I don't really know how it comes into play. But I feel like it's been said that it's good. Ignition Energy, hello. What do you do? If this card, I can't read it like that. If this card is attached to one of your Pokemon, discard it at the end of your turn. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides normal energy, colorless energy. If this card is attached to an evolution Pokemon, it provides 3 energy instead. Oh, so it's like a 1-turn supercharge thing. That's kind of crazy, actually. That could be really useful because it's also not like an ace spec or anything. It's just like a regular card. That could really get one of these mega Pokemon like going off rip as well. There's the Moltres, and we have another Empoleon EX in the back. We are passing the halfway mark of the what's this thing called? Display box. I don't need to actually show all. You know what an energy card looks like. Yeah, I think we're halfway through the display box, or we're going to pass the halfway mark with this sort of superset. So let me know sort of how it's been so far. I know that it's a little bit unusual in the sense of like usually all of the TCG opening videos I've seen usually do not have the guy sort of in the same camera frame. We've either got the top-down camera, which, yeah, we couldn't get working this time, or there is like the Max Mofo Pokemon thing. I used to watch a lot of those videos, actually, where he's sort of got the wall of boxes behind him, and it's basically just the cards on the screen in his hands, and that's sort of all you've got going on. There's the Alcremie. I know that it's a different art. Yeah, it is a different art to the TCG Pocket one that I know Debbie Pebble is always looking at. There's a shiny one as well. Might just keep that aside in case Debbie wants that, actually. We've got the Yamper, we've got the Nimble, Pilliswine. Getting confused between what's like in front and what's behind because it's sort of facing the opposite direction for me personally. That might have been a spoiler of what's in the back, but I didn't actually see it. So keep it. Wait, what's... Oh, yo, wait, it's the Mega Charizard XEX. What does he do? Inferno X. Discard any amount of fire energy from among your Pokemon, and this attack does 90 damage for each card you discarded in this way. Oh, so it's just get as much energy onto the board as possible and then nuke. I don't know what cards can sort of supercharge fire. I don't know if there's... Maybe that was one of the... that's like what's it called? Flamethrower. I know... We'll come on to what's the one trainer card that keeps coming up that's like fiery themed. I'll see it. We've opened so many cards and we still have this many booster packs to go. This is absolutely insane. So again, massive thank you to Big Pikachu for this one because this is just I don't know if I've opened this many Pokemon cards in my life. Actually, that's probably not. That's untrue. I opened so many when I was a kid. I remember one time as a kid, I actually decided that I wanted to know how many Pokemon cards I had. And so I literally hand counted all of them. I kept them in like this shoebox. I think there's a code card. And I counted up like, it was thousands. Like it was something over 2,000 cards. And I just hand counted all of them just because I sort of wanted to know. Like, I think maybe a grandparent or someone, asked like, oh, like how many cards do you have? And I was like, you know what? Good question. I don't know. So let's go and find out. So I still have them. Like they're still up in a shoebox upstairs. So they're going to be in like terrible condition. Like there's certainly going to be no super rare, super mega crazy cool PSA 10 type cards lying around. Is this one that does it? Search your deck for up to 7 basic fire energy cards, reveal them, put them into your hand. That at least put them into your hand. It's not the fire card I was talking about though. That's the one that looks like a cologne bottle. But yeah, they're still up there. So maybe one time I'll go through them and actually... Blowtorch, this is the one I was thinking of. You can use this card if you discard a basic fire energy from your hand. That doesn't sound like it. Discard a Pokemon tool. Never mind. That is not what I hoped it may be. Whoa, hang on. The full art Dugong again. Actually, I was going to say we need to rely on this guy for LAIC. Spoilers, I'm not running Dugong. So... well, I mean, I'm probably not. To be honest, there's still like a week to go, so I might change my mind, and we might end up running Dugong, to be fair. But at the moment, I'm on the Celio train, because Pokemon Go is using a limited format for the first time ever in the Championship Series, and it's kind of getting a little bit weird, but we're getting to the cool end. Here's a Mega Lopunny EX. That is not one we've seen so far. Another one that is kind of useful as well, I think because of its second attack. This attack's damage... oh, no, wait. Is it? No, it's actually the first one. For 1 energy, if this Pokemon moved from your bench to the active spot this turn, this attack does 170 more damage. That's a total of 230 just off rip for 1 energy. which is kind of insane. Like these Mega Pokemon, I know like they're supposed to be really powerful and they have so much HP and they give you 3 prize cards when you KO them. So like it sort of checks out, but that's still like so crazy. That's so powerful. We also have the Genesect. We've got another Zacian and we are closing out with a Pormo. I say closing out. We're not closing out yet. Okay. Probably pretty obvious. Based on how many times they're doing it, but I actually really do like the mega pack idea. Not only because, there's a part where like I'm spending time off screen opening up the packs, but there is the part where like I like the extra chunk, the chunked up dopamine at the end as well is pretty cool as well. But let me know what cards that I might have pulled that might be really good competitively as well, that I just have no clue about, because I'm the type of guy that like I'm going to keep all of them. It's not like, I'm not going to get rid of, I've never thrown out the bulk cards. I've got them all in a, what is it? It's not a shoebox. Actually, I think it is a shoebox. I bought new shoes like a few months ago. So I think they're now currently stacking up in that shoebox. So I'm just filling up shoeboxes. I asked in Tim Danklin's Discord a couple months ago when I started to collect more of these cards. And I sort of asked like, how did you guys save these? Because when you're in the competitive scene, the stuff that is competitively viable, sometimes it's just a weird bulk card that came out a year ago that some new card synergizes with it really well. And they were sort of saying like, I just kind of put them all in ETB, like old ETBs. I was going to say ETB boxes, but that's like ATM machine. There's another Moltres as well. There's a Toxtricity as well. There's an Oricorio EX. Is that any good? I've definitely seen this card before. As often as you like during your turn, if you have any Fire Mega Evolution Pokemon EX in play, you may use this ability. Attach a basic Fire Energy card from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon. This is the card. This is the synergy card. This is how you make it work. If you have a Fire Mega Pokemon on the field, you can just instant fire energies onto the field. This is the card that makes it work. So you guys probably like knew all of this ages ago and were yelling at the screen, but I found it. I found a card to make it work. And there's another Mega Heracross as well. A lot of Mega Heracross running around. I just dropped so many Pokemon cards on the ground. I am gonna have to do a cleanup after. Not many packs left. We're at the tail end. And again, if I accidentally cover up a letter, I guess that just means that you've got to guess what it is. It's a fun game. What is... I was like, wait, there's a random extra card. It's a Fire Energy that I would have accidentally dropped while I threw it up in the air. Anyway, we are definitely getting to the tail end. This isn't quite the end, but we are getting close. So we've got that Lombre. We've got the Haunter. Obviously the Haunter is very important as well, because like when you want the Mega Gengar EX, for example, you do need to actually set it up. You need to get there somehow. So you actually do need to get some Ghastlies and Haunters ready. If you could get them, get ones that are actually useful, that'd be ideal. Like I know, for example, actually, what is a good example? Like Duskulls, like some Duskulls have better attacks than others. So it's sort of when you're running Dusknoir lines, it's like, maybe you want to run this Duskull instead of this one. Hello, Paldean Wooper Full Art. Holy smokers, this is actually such a chill guy. You can see his little footsteps in there as well. I know the camera quality is not awesome, but there's a Pokemon Center back there as well. This is... there's another... I didn't even see the other Paldean Wooper in the back as well. There's even more. There's like 4 other guys. There's like... there's one here. There's 2 back here. There might even be more in this image, to be honest with you. But super sick. Full Paldean Wooper. We've got more Pormo action going on. And there's the Suicune. And there's another Reshiram. And now we are going in to the final 3. We're going to mega pack it. Also, I realized I didn't actually introduce myself at the start of this, for those that don't know me. So I guess if you've watched this far into the video, hi, I'm PvP Steve, or even though the channel's called PvP Josh, we're finishing off with some upside down action. This is actually my second channel. Primarily, I am a Pokemon Go guy, and so we've been making some sort of long form Pokemon Go explainer, like tournament explainers, like how Bastiodon won its second tournament ever, how Fearow became a regional champion. So that'll be linked in the description down below if you want to go check that out. This channel, we've sort of got some other stuff going on. So we do post sometimes we've got TCG going on. There's some TCG Pocket, Pokemon Unite on this channel as well. So this is sort of the everything channel, which does include the Pokemon trading card game. And so any of my TCG tournaments, I'll sort of upload recaps on this channel as well. So again, we're planning on doing that a little bit more going into December. So I am really looking forward to getting involved. But with this this, we are getting towards the very end. There's only a few cards left in this absolutely stacked amount of Phantasmal Flames. So again, such a massive thank you to the Pokemon Company International for the full art Grimsley's move. Hello, darling. Okay, I was going to keep talking, but okay, there's Genesect, and then is there one more card? There is one more card behind Genesect. So again, massive thank you to the Pokemon Company International. Really do appreciate this. Phantasmal Flames, definitely a very cool set. There's some very interesting cards that could be very, very sick. I can already see that the back card is actually upside down, so I'll just flip it this way. We won't go for the upside down reveal at the very end. Very last card of the video. Toxicity! I mean, look, like, it's good, but it's that weird one where, like, if it was a really crazy card, then it would be a really cool finish. And if it was a really dumb card, then it would be a decent finish. But this is just, like, good. So, there's that. So yeah, pretty good hit rate on the whole. I think I'm pretty happy with, and there's going to be some upside down ones in here, I guess. Pretty happy with the haul out of this. We did open a lot of card packs today, so thank you for watching all of this way. I'm losing my bearings. Thanks for watching all the way through. I hope to see you in the next video, whatever it may be. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of those other things. Check out Phantasmal Flames if you are so inclined. If this looks exciting to you, there's that Whooper card. That's probably the favorite, I think. And with that said, every day I'm shuffling.